Hello, everybody. I'm with AWS. I'm a senior partner solutions architect from data and AI specialist team. And welcome to This is My Offer video. This is a series of web episodes where we highlight those innovation solutions of our premium partners. And today we'll be talking to Alena from Adastra. Just to give a brief background, I've been working with Adastra for over a year, building and growing their data and AI practice. And Elena, if you can give and talk about to us about a little bit about yourself and Adastra, what you have been doing uh, to get started on that.
Hi everyone. I've been with Adastra for more than 10 years, and currently I lead our sustainability and ESG business development and delivery, and our main focus on helping our clients to identify and create opportunities for their sustainable growth. And
Mhm.
that would include developing and implementing strategies that would align sustainability with their company's business objectives. And at the same time, we enable our clients to understand and reduce their environmental impact by collecting all the data required to calculate their carbon footprint using GHG standards and protocols. And at the same time, we automate all the processes related to this data collection, as well as we're making them ready for audits with the support of our governance team.
Okay. So, from partnership perspective, what key differentiators are brought to the table with the joint partnership between Adastra and AWS in the sustainability domain, and what advantages does it bring?
Majority of challenges in ESG and sustainability revolve around data. So that's what we observed during our experience and our projects with the clients. And for over 20 years, Adastra has been driving our customers forward,
Mhm.
leveraging data and AI as their guiding light and business enabler.
Mhm.
So, with our sustainability and ESG domain knowledge, broad industry experience, and outstanding technical expertise, I think that we're positioned in a perfect spot to help our clients to address their critical sustainability needs. And of course, with the strong support from AWS team and use of their platform services, I think
Mhm.
that our offerings they become unbeatable.
Yeah.
Our partnership with AWS will essentially enable our clients with extensible persistent data solutions that can scale up and out based on their demand, and it can serve both public and private actors. AWS Identity and Access Management provides a centralized way of managing access, so
Mhm.
therefore it minimizes any access-related security risks because that's been a concern that was raised by a lot of our ESG clients because ESG contains a lot of sensitive data. And another huge benefit that is available to our clients through the partnership is various funding opportunities provided by AWS.
Oh, that's awesome. So, more on the sustainability side, right? What are the common sustainability challenges do you see across various organizations that you have been working with?
As I mentioned previously, most of the ESG challenges, they belong to the data space.
Mhm.
And as part of ESG and sustainability reporting, organizations now need to report on a broad spectrum of various KPIs, which
Mhm.
have to be identified, ingested, processed, calculated, analyzed, and of course, actioned on. At
Mhm.
the same time, data accuracy and data quality are critical to any ESG reporting together with data governance and processes defined around technical implementation. As an example, we observed these four categories across which we noticed a huge increase in demand around ESG. And the
Mhm.
first category would be investors. So they definitely care about ESG and sustainability because they can significantly influence companies' long-term performance and risk profile. Yet they struggle with lack of metrics provided by organizations to understand their ESG performance. Another big category would be clients who increasingly prefer products and services from companies with strong ESG credentials as they become more and more environmental and socially conscious, but they face challenges in verifying the authenticity of corporate sustainability claims. So, for example, greenwashing concerns, you probably heard in the news lately a lot of charges and fines related to greenwashing. Now, properly implemented ESG analytics framework will
Mhm.
bring confidence in data accuracy and consistency to the clients. Another big group would be regulators. they focus on ESG and sustainability to ensure that companies align with their societal goals, for example, climate change mitigation. And an increasing number of organizations face the challenge of complying to all the upcoming regulations and providing necessary ESG measures. As I mentioned before, having an analytics platform that provides ESG reporting would
Mhm.
help to address all those regulatory and compliance concerns. And the last but not the least group would be banks and insurance companies. They prioritize ESG and sustainability to manage exposure to environmentally or socially risky assets. At the same time, they grapple with the difficulty of acquiring reliable and comprehensive ESG data, which would allow them accurately assess the sustainability profile of their investments. Once again, as I mentioned, having an ESG platform would
Mhm.
help to mitigate their risks and challenges.
All right, as you described ESG into four different categories, and what are the benefits, the key benefits of Adastra's sustainability analytics framework on AWS Cloud, which can help with these categories, right?
So data analytics for sustainability insights is one of our ESG and sustainability offerings on AWS. What
Mm-hmm.
it does is essentially it examines and brings together various data sources related to ESG, which would include energy consumption, waste management, travel information, supply chain operations, and anything else related to the company's industry.
Mm-hmm.
And effectively, it will enable organizations to gain valuable insights into their environmental impact. Now, at the same time, the platform helps our clients to set up their KPIs
Mm-hmm.
and at the same time, dashboards that would allow them to monitor and track their sustainability progress in real time. Not only this would assist them in assessing the impact of their sustainability initiatives, but also it helps in complying with reporting requirements and demonstrating transparency to their stakeholders. Another important aspect of our platform is advanced analytics.
Mm-hmm.
What we do is we employ predictive analytics to assist organizations in identifying potential areas for improvement
Mm-hmm.
and developing effective sustainability strategies. By analyzing historical data and using machine learning models, we can anticipate trends and optimize resource allocation for, let's say, more eco-friendly operations. At the same time, around the same topic, there is a lot of optimizations opportunities that our platform provides. So we work with our clients to optimize their supply chain operations, for example, that would reduce carbon footprint as well as enhance their efficiency. And also, it will help to reduce transportation costs and energy consumptions. So essentially, it helped to align their supply chains with their sustainability and business objectives. And the last but not the least is definitely, as I mentioned previously, with
Mm-hmm.
growing number of regulations, it's regulatory compliance. Staying compliant with evolving regulations can be pretty challenging. So we assist our customers in understanding and adhering to various ESG standards and reporting requirements, ensuring that they avoid any penalties or reputational risks.
Oh, that's great. Like you have categorized the benefits in different buckets again, that you're doing performance tracking and reporting, optimization, and even looking for customer insights and making sure that compliance is there as well. Now, in order to lay it out in components, right? What are those key components which could help achieve these benefits?
To help me answer this question, I'll show you a quick slide that will illustrate the architecture of our sustainability analytics framework. So essentially, this diagram illustrates a data processing pipeline in the cloud using AWS.
Mm-hmm.
First, the data is uploaded to the data lake staging layer for transformation and storage. And our flexible framework provides various data integration options. And this would range from a web front-end file uploader, where the files are automatically checked and rejected if
Mm-hmm.
certain standards are not fulfilled to increase data quality, which is extremely important in ESG. And we can also handle various file types, including pictures that would be recognized using OCR.
Mm-hmm.
And we can even read streamed telemetry data real time. Now, once the data landed in the data lake, it's being transformed, modeled, and then loaded into the data warehouse for analytics. And then our customers would use their enterprise-wide visualization tools to display insights and understand what actions can be taken around ESG. One of the great examples would be a QuickSight platform that would allow them to build nice and visual dashboards.
Awesome. So from data quality perspective, you're taking care of everything in the staging layer, and also you are taking care of all the file formats there is as part of this
Yeah.
framework. Now, talking about some of the insights, if you can show us what this sustainability analytics framework comprises of in detail, that would be great for our viewers as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I can show you a few examples of the dashboards that we built for our clients.
Yeah.
So here you can see an overview or bird's view of CO2 emissions
Mm-hmm.
for one of the organizations. As you can see, it covers various regions in Europe, various countries. So it tells you the top emission producers as well as who has the least
Mm-hmm.
amount of emissions. At the same time, it helps you to categorize emissions into different buckets to understand the source. So
Mm-hmm.
we would see here absolute numbers, highest and lowest emitters. And from here, we can drill down into the next slide, which will allow us to understand country level information. And it will even allow you to look into specific, let's say, retail locations, retail stores, dealerships, or any other sort of branches that your organization might have. In this case, we're analyzing data on various parameters. Like, for example, we're looking at the age of the building and see if there's anything that can be improved to, let's say, lower energy or gas required for heating
Mm-hmm.
such a building.
Mm-hmm.
And it also provides analysis of the contribution of each energy source type to the percentage of CO2 emissions, and it would allow users to identify the most polluting aspects of their business.
Okay, this is a good looking tool, and we can see all the details here pretty much drilled down in a way it would help our viewers to understand how it actually looks like. Now, if anyone has to get started, what are those steps? And also, in addition to it, what is the best way for our viewers to get some information about this offering that you have?
Absolutely. Would be very excited to provide more information. More
Mhm.
details about the offer can be found on AWS Marketplace. We're gonna leave the link in the description to the video. But to give our viewers a little bit more understanding of the process, how we approach this type of project, we would start from a preliminary assessment. We would understand your company's operations, scale, specific industry nuances. Then we would proceed to the data collection related to ESG, which would include, for example, energy consumption, both direct usage as well as indirect energy consumed, let's say during production. We will
Mhm.
look into travel, other relevant factors, maybe water consumption, waste generation. Then we will use that information to actually perform carbon emissions calculations using
Mhm.
GHG protocol and standards. We also have certified consultants on our team who know how to follow both GHG standards and protocol as well as ISO standards related to emissions quantification. Now, after that, we will look into the results and identify carbon sources
Mhm.
and provide this information to the organization so that they
Okay.
can build their subsequent reduction strategies. And the last step of this engagement would be recommendations and strategy development based on our findings. So essentially, we would propose some ideas around carbon reductions, maybe energy efficient technologies or waste management strategies, maybe alternative travel methods. But additionally, we will also propose a long-term strategy for continuous monitoring and reduction, ensuring that the organization remains on the path to sustainability. A big chunk of this long-term strategy would definitely be the implementation of the sustainability analytics framework on AWS cloud. So we would provide them with a high-level architecture, plan, and roadmap how to implement this platform in their environment.
Perfect. Thank you for providing those steps, and that's what AWS stands for as well from sustainability perspective. And also, thank you for providing all the information regarding the marketplace offering, which could be found under Adastra. APN partner network on the AWS side. Now, this all sounds great, and I'm pretty impressed by what you have been doing in this space. And thank you so much for all the highlights you provided today and being here with us today as well.
Thank you so much, Gopal. I'm really excited working with AWS and your team, and I'm looking forward to hearing from our customers and our viewers.